Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Saturday. Wow, what a week, huh? Oh yeah. Today we are working on Heartstring Samplery, Consider the Lilies by Beth Twist. And I am up here working on this crazy little flower pot. It's just kind of stringly and gangly, but we'll get it. Gangly? Is there such a word as gangly? But we'll get it done. I know this is a terrible picture, but it's all I've got. And I'm using, okay, I want to say the called for colors. It calls for Classic Colorworks, but there is a list here of the DMC colors for each one of the Classic Colorworks. So I'm using those. Yay! Well, we made it through Christmas. Oh my goodness. What a day. Yeah. My son, let's start back on Christmas Eve, calls me. Now I have to make 2 pies, cookies, the Jell-O, and I know it doesn't seem like a whole lot, did it? Cookies and the Jell-O. And I think that was it. But it was like 5 dozen cookies. And then I had to ice them all, okay? So he calls and he says, could you go up to the grocery... Now, we have 2 grocery stores here in town, believe it or not. And can you see if they have any hams? I said, well, why can't you just call them? Because me going out, no, that was not happening. Plus, I had to do the video for my whip parade. Oh, yes, that was the other thing. Yeah. So he decided he was going to call him. And then I never heard any more back from him. Now, he lives about 40 minutes away. And they didn't have any at the Safeway where he lives. He stopped in and brought me my Christmas presents, so I had to quickly throw all the kids, because he has three kids. So I had to put everybody's Christmas present. Now I don't wrap it. I just put it in, the decorative bags, and I put tissue paper, because I figured they've had enough with the wrapping paper with their own parents, right? I know, and it's Grandma's easy out. So that's the way I do any kind of presents I'm doing. I don't wrap anymore. It just, no. So he showed up and he brought me my Christmas present, which was, I guess it's a 5th of Winter Jack by Jack Daniels. It's the Tennessee cider. 2 years ago, when I went there for Christmas, he had some, and I tried it, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. Well, he had special ordered it because he collects Jack Daniels stuff. So he knew that they had it. Well, this year, I just laughingly told him that I wanted, a bottle of it. And, just threw that out there, because I didn't think they'd be able to get it. Well, it comes to find out that the liquor store, what do you call it? They special ordered like 10 cases of it because I guess everybody else was in love with it. So, yeah. Now, it'll take me about 10 years to get through that Winter Jack because I don't drink it that often. But on cold winter nights, yeah. So, now you found out a little secret about me. I like sipping whiskey, so. But, like I said, it's like 2 or 3 times a year, maybe. But, yeah. Now that I have some, yeah. And I really haven't looked here for it, but they special ordered it because it's like winter 7 months out of the year where my son lives. And I'm trying to count and talk at the same time. Okay, I need... Okay, so back to where we were. Oh, this is on 14 count Country French Cafe Latte from Winslet. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So then, yesterday, I got up and went to my daughter's house, and I was there about 10 o'clock. And it's a good thing I showed up early. Well, we did this and that, and finally got dinner on the table by like 1:15 or so. Not bad. But everything turned out great. Got it all done. So, yay. And I was there until about, I'm trying to think, 2:30, 3 o'clock, maybe. We had all our pies and everything, and I got a beautiful candle and goblet. I got 2 candles, as a matter of fact. I got a little candle. This is for my granddaughter. It's just a little candle, and it doesn't say, I think it's cinnamon. Oh, here it is. Yeah. It's cinnamon apple. And then, I don't know why, but she got me this beautiful little goblet. I don't know if I can get it down far enough. There you go. And it's heavy. It's like lead crystal. But I thought it was really pretty. So, and I have, what do you call it? I like cream sherry. And I'll drink it in that size glass. And every once in a while, I will go and get some, what do you call it? Wine, like sweet. I like sweet wine. So, hang on. I had to see how far we were. I like sweet wine, but it takes me forever to get through a bottle of anything. So, yeah. No, I don't drink all the time. But I like weird things, like that Winter Jack, or I like cream sherry. It's not something that everybody drinks, and I don't have to have it every day, every week. I just, every once in a while, I like it. But today I'm having coffee. But, and every once in a while, my daughter and I will have some Baileys, but not too often, no. I just like it every once in a while. Yeah, I know it. And that's what we do. When it's somebody's birthday, we do that kind of thing, but that was a complete shock. And I've got to see if I got 13 yet. Nope, we're not there. 3 more here. And then I'll count it again. Because I'm crazy like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Oh, for pity's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Okay, I finally got 13 there. Sorry. My bad. So, I'm going to talk my son into it, but next year we're having Christmas, I think, at my son's house. I was talking about having it here, but yeah, no. I don't have the space for, good Lord, there would be 7 and 5, 12 of us. No, there's no place to sit down. I'd have to clear out the complete front room. But, yeah. And I don't think I have dishes for 12. But we'll see. We'll see. My daughter thought that was a a fine idea. She's kind of over the whole day scenario. And everybody coming to her house. So. But I think it'd be neat to have it every once in a while. Whoops. Crap. Sorry. My bad. It's like right under my head and I couldn't move it. And I went up the wrong side. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So we had a good day yesterday and I got to spend time with the grandkids and they played with their stuff. And yeah. Lots of stuff. Stuff, and more stuff. There we go. This is nice and easy to work on 14 count. I don't know why I haven't picked it up, but maybe I'll pick it up more this year than anything else. 1, 2, 3. From the center, there needs to be 5. So, yeah, that's all I did. And then I came home, proceeded to take a 2.5-hour nap because I was just absolutely fried. I was glad it was over with and we got everything done and everything turned out. It's like the pressure was off. I had to lay down and take a nap. So I got on Netflix and was watching, I think it's called Brotherton. It's a new little limited series, if you will. I think. I don't know. It said season 1, so I don't know. It was about the 1813 time period. And everybody all the elite were being it was like a social season in London. Now, I usually don't watch those kind of things, but, you know, it was alright. You know, and the story moved right along, and yeah, so I'd recommend it. I mean, it's only like, about 10 parts. 8 or 10 parts, I can't remember. I sat there and watched the whole thing last night and didn't go to bed until 3 a.m. because I'd taken a nap, so, you know, might as well be watching something, but everything turned out okay, so I was happy with that, and there wasn't too much death and destruction. You know, I get a little tired of watching, like, Rain and Marco Polo, where there's so much death and destruction. It just wasn't the day for it, but it was a nice story, so. Trying to figure out where I'm going here. So I watched that, and I sat there and worked a little bit on, I think it's called Flower Stairs, something like that, from Joy Sunday. So I got a little bit of it done till my eyes were so tired. I mean, I just completely collapsed after I got home. I just was done. It was, yeah, we're done. I can't do much, and I was going to I bought, they have smoked salmon. I don't know what happened to that salmon, but it was horrible. So I ended up having some more green bean casserole that I'd made. Because I made a 13 by 9 pan. They went through about a third of it. So today I got a, what do you call it? I think it's a turkey breast at the grocery store. So I'm going to have leftover green bean casserole, and I'll heat up some yams and cook my turkey breast, which is not going to take very long. And when I made pie, I made 2 pies, one for my daughter and one for me, and that's about how that's going to work. And I got stovetop stuffing, easy peasy. I think I even bought some of those, like, instant potatoes, because we're not cooking potatoes. We're just going to make this as easy as possible, but I wasn't hungry for turkey. I love turkey. And I just guess I didn't get my fill, because I didn't make a turkey this year. So, yay. So I think that I'll have that for dinner, and make that here. It won't take very long because I'm not going to stuff that turkey breast, I don't believe. But just make it simple. It's funny working with one, I pull one thread instead of 3. I've been working on that other one, and it's an 11 count, so I'm using 3 strands. But I just wanted to work on something that wasn't Christmas. It's okay. It's not that I'm giving up on Christmas here. I just needed to look at something else. Y'all know what I mean? It'll be fine. I'll get back to my little Christmas ornament, but yeah, I just need a break from Christmas. So, haven't made any other decisions. I just wanted to get through Christmas. I mean, as far as looking for any other patterns, I watched Nicola. I think it's Nicola or Nicola. I don't know how to say it. Parkman. Hands Across the Sea. Love that woman. Yep, she's my hero. I think she can stitch on anything and make it come out good. So it was a hoopty, so I'm glad I got the next 2 days off. Not planning on doing too much of anything for the next 2 days. But that'll be fine. With me, not going anywhere, I've had enough. Grandma's wore out. It just seems like it takes forever. I was looking at that color that was sitting there. Is it the same? We don't need that yellow strand. Oh, and I got, while my daughter and I were at Walmart, we found these. I don't really care for these cookies. That's why I got the little one. Yeah, it was a little bitty one at Walmart. I don't know how much it was. I don't care. I liked the little tin. And I never saw them little. They've always had the bigger size. Yep. So I bought one of those tins, and I figured I can put needles or something in it. I always loved the tins because when I was growing up, my mom and my grandmother, they had cookies. I don't know that they were the same kind, weren't the same kind. I have no idea. Or they would get the fruitcakes in those decorative tins. And somewhere I have an ancient decorative tin. So they've been doing it a while. Since I was little. That my grandmother gave to me. I don't know where it's at right now. It's in my studio somewhere, but I need to get it out again. But I carted that thing around for probably the past 35 years, at least. I think she gave it to me when I was either got married the first time or when, sometime when I was at home. She gave it to me. And I consequently keep DMC floss in it. It was my little thing, and I could fold up like I was working on doilies or whatever, so it's a fair good size. It's about that big. That thing has been through hell. Like if I was working on a pillowcase or whatever, you could fold it up and it would fit just perfectly in there with all the threads. So, yeah, I loved it. And I even have my mother's sewing box that I got from my sister. She sent that. It was quite interesting to go through there. My mother, the only thing she did was hand sewing. As far as like mending something or whatever. And a long time ago, she used to do, back when I was little, every once in a while she would do, what do you call it? Embroidery, and stuff when I was working on it. That's probably why I got started on it. And I'm trying to make sure I got the right amount. So that was the only kind of sewing. It's not like she sewed clothes and that kind of thing. She just never liked that. She liked the embroidery. I don't remember her doing crewel or needlepoint, but she did embroidery. And so, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of different kinds of thread, just something maybe she was going to mend something with, or if she had to take some of my dad's trousers up or whatever, you know. But yeah, it was interesting. And every once in a while she would get drapes that weren't to her suiting, or she'd have to take them up or something. Then, yeah, there was that kind of thing. But no, she never got into the sewing machine that I know of. I'm sure she had it in home ec and all that, and knew how to do those things, but yeah. So that's my big plans for today. Is everybody like passed out in a flummery faint after you get through Christmas? I mean, does that happen to everybody else, or is it just me? It's such a stress to get to that point. I'm telling you. Whoops. Who knows? I caught it. My hands have been so dry because it's been so cold. I finally found my gloves to wear at work. Yay. Not inside, but my outside gloves. And somewhere along the line, since it was so windy and cold, I got chapped lips. I don't know how that happened. Never thought about it. So, but anyway, does everybody else collapse in a flummery faint and let the kids go off to their own devices to go play with whatever it is they want to play with and just leave us be for about 5 minutes? Yeah. I remember those days. It's like, here you go. Here's all the stuff you can play with. Go find something to do. And so help me. If somebody says they're bored, I'm just gonna smack them. You know, it's like, I'm done. And it's usually finished, over with. Yep, I love my children, but go play in your own room. Yeah, for a little bit. I don't know. I was kind of an odd mother, I guess. All's good, though. They survived. And they're still surviving. And my oldest granddaughter, she wasn't coming back for Christmas. She's in Missouri, so yeah. She got a job down there, so she has to work. So, and she wrecked her car, but she's fine. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So she's working to get a new car. And they didn't have time to go down there to get her, so, because everybody else was working on this end. Oh yeah, it's great. So, fun times. But I'm glad that the hectic part is over. New Year's, I never really had plans on New Year's. I mean, I went out with a boyfriend or something like that for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, but you know, it's not the hoopty that Christmas is. Christmas is like, yeah, fever pitch. But I'll be happy to get on to a new year. Not that some things will change. I keep hoping that they'll change and things will get better. And, you know, you can hope. Hope is a good thing. But I think we got that part done. Oh, come on. Please cut. These silly scissors, I don't know if I can sharpen them. I just don't feel real terribly sharp. Oh, for pity's sake. No, they don't want to do that. It might take a hot moment. There. I don't want to bend their little... The blades are so thin. You gotta take it real easy. Those aren't my gingers. Trust me, they have an edge on them. Okay, we got that part done. Alright. Then there's just a little fuzzy thing there. Like the end of the flower to do on that. it's not big like this one here. So, alright guys, well I think that's going to be about it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, keep stitching. God bless. Bye-bye.